I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen this video I made a while ago about the worst scammer ever, who told me a bunch of stuff about like hacking my fridge and my microwave and stuff like that. But today, we're not talking about that guy. Instead, I'm talking about another dumb conversation I had with somebody on Discord, but I'll let you see what happens in a second. Also, going to start off this new year without the long subscribe intro, so if you're not already subbed, click the button. Thank you. So this whole thing starts when I get spammed by 8 messages in a minute saying there is a huge opportunity for me that I had to take. Basically, this bot hoster wanted $500 to stop botting forever, and this guy, for whatever reason, thought that he was actually telling the truth. And he also thought that because I tweeted out saying some of my videos in December were going to be a bit more expensive, that I'd be willing to spend $500 to send to a bot hoster for a video. I'm not going to do that. But I had time that day, so I answered. I basically told him that this is very obviously a scam. This guy is a bot creator, somebody who shouldn't really be trusted, and they're asking you for $500, promising you that they will stop when you've got the money, which they won't do. I think the guy just completely ignored me and messaged me back saying he's doing this for profit and that once he's made his money, he will leave. I don't really think this guy is getting it, so again, I decided to try and make it a little bit clearer by telling him that the bot creator will steal that money and carry on making bots afterwards. Because if he just gets given $500 for doing absolutely nothing, he will start to think other idiots will do the same thing, and he'll just keep making bots and making money. Apparently this guy bought a thing that makes the bots ignore him for a $1.50, which isn't as bad, but it's still stupid that he gave money over to this guy. But whatever, it's $1, it's not the end of the world. But then I get sent a screenshot of this supposed bot maker saying, be sure to leave a review as it would get me out of the hosting game quicker. Because, you know, that could be used as proof and is super trustworthy and 100% genuine. And he can't go back later and just delete that and say he never said it. So again, I still had time that night. I had nothing else going on. I told this guy that I wasn't going to spend $500 to attempt to make this guy leave, to which he responds telling me this guy hosts 65 bots. So again, I tried to explain to this guy that a bot maker is trying to manipulate him and saying that, you know, if he has 65 bots and you don't give him money, all of those bots will shoot at you. Like, that's just blackmail. And are we surprised he just doesn't listen? Then he tells me instead that he just wants the bots out of here, and that if there is even a chance that this bot maker will follow through, he wants someone to take that chance. Notice how he said he wants someone to take the chance, not that he is going to take that chance. I just don't understand why he would trust someone who runs bots, is terrorizing TF2 servers, and is now trying to get money off people. To me, that's just like a straight up red flag, abort mission, block and remove type thing. You know, like, is that not the same for everyone? Am I the only one who thinks that that is very obviously dodgy and that he is just going to get his money stolen off him? Or my money stolen off him? Like, it's not even his. So I still had time that night, embarrassingly. I told him the idea is ridiculous still, and that if he really wants the bots gone, he could put up the $500 instead of DMing me, asking me to randomly spend $500 of my own money on something that he is falling for. Like, sure, get into your own mess or whatever, but don't drag me into it as well. I'm not interested. But then the next couple of messages make everything just ridiculously obvious as to what's going on. He says to me he doesn't have that kind of money and that he is 14 years old. It all makes a little bit more sense now. He then also said that I do have $500 to spend because I'm an adult and that I care about TF2. Now, I didn't realize that being an adult meant you had $500 to just randomly waste on something. Because that's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't actually get anything for that $500. I would waste it. It would be better if I actually just went and gambled that money away. I stand a better chance of actually getting a return on that than I do, you know, having anything happen by sending this stranger money. But it makes sense since this guy is a kid, so he might not understand that spamming somebody asking for $500 to give to a bot maker would be seen as rude. So we'll move on. The weird thing is this guy then tried to make me talk to the bot hoster. He told the bot hoster to add me and he wanted me to send him a message, which I'm not going to do. That's stupid. As much time as I had that night, I didn't have the brain cells to deal with 2 of them. And then I get sent another screenshot of the chat with the bot hoster where this guy who makes the bots says to him, that's kind of lame. Extra lame to claim that it's a scam when he won't even talk to me. This is when everything started annoying me just a little bit. He has been telling this bot hoster absolutely everything I've been saying. And that then this bot maker is brainwashing this kid by telling him that I'm in the wrong for not wanting to talk to him. And for some reason, this guy is believing the bot maker instead of me and the voice of reason and any type of common sense any human being would ever have. So this bot guy is telling this 14-year-old kid that I am lame because I'm saying he's a scammer without actually talking to him. Now, weirdly, you don't need to talk to somebody like this to realize he's trying to steal $500 from someone. I say this in the nicest way possible. I hate people. Alright, I know I sound mad, but honestly, it's more baffling and funny than anything. I don't know how this is a real conversation I had with someone. At the time I was annoyed, but now looking back on it, it's just quite funny. If only the story had ended there. This guy messaged me saying, after I warned him again that it was a trick that the bot maker was pulling, he has the nerve to tell me he's done trying with me. Like, I am the crazy one. I didn't realize this is the kind of stuff I would have to deal with when my YouTube channel got a bit bigger. So at that point, I was pretty much just done with the conversation and replied with saying, cool, just use your head, man. And again, he messaged me back saying, use yours. When he is the one talking to a scammer and asking me to give him $500 of my own money. Hello? So, like, you can tell looking at the chat logs here, I gave up. Alright, I gave up. I was done trying to be, like, super nice to him. I wanted to just get out of the conversation, so I told him that he's trolling. Like, there's no way that this kid is actually real, and yeah. He goes on about saying that it's not like a huge stretch that, you know, a bot maker would be doing this for money. So I also told him that it's not a huge stretch. This guy will say he'll stop for $500. He gets given $500, and then he keeps making bots, but has $500. That stretch is way more realistic than somebody making bots, blackmailing people with them, and then trying to make $500 and then leave. Like, no. But after I said that, I basically gave up. I went to bed and I couldn't be bothered to listen to that anymore. But here's something most of you should listen to. If somebody who owns bots tries to get money out of you, don't give them money. I feel like that's fairly obvious. I don't feel like I should have to say that, but apparently I do. It's really not that hard to understand. I'm not sure why this is like such a foreign concept to somebody. No matter how old you are, people will lie to you when they're trying to get money out of you. It's like you're trying to pay your bully or something to just leave you alone, but they just take your money and punch you in the face anyway. Now, the bully will keep bullying you, but has your money. And this bot maker will still have bots and have your money. Anyway, I think you get the point now. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed this video and felt the pain I felt while having this conversation the first time. If you enjoyed, please leave this video a like and also subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you all so much once again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.